just us. Yeah. Ain't nobody else, baby. Just us. Turn the world off for a minute. Listen.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Was you shocked that I said how you doing?
Well, it just came all of a sudden, because I'm cameraman, light man, and all that stuff there. So I was like, whoa, I'm doing good.
Oh,
I'm
my
good.
goodness.
But I think I had plenty of rest, and hopefully I won't be yawning. So I'm good. It's the weekend.
It is the weekend.
So, yeah.
It's the weekend, and I'm loving that. So give me some on
How
that.
you doing?
Give me some.
We're supposed to do this.
Give me some.
Bam. Yeah. Forget about that. That's sacred.
Oh my God. Well, it is the weekend, so it's all good.
Yeah.
But
welcome to another episode of Just Us. My name is Milton.
and I'm Felicia. Hello, you guys. Welcome to Just Us with Milton and Felicia.
What's up? How y'all doing?
He's a bit extra all the time.
Sometimes I just
This is all the time. It's not, babe. It's not. Sometimes you're extra all the time.
Well, sometimes you say I'm sluggish, I'm acting like a grandpa and all that kind of stuff.
That's when you're driving.
Okay. Well,
It's like this. I'm like, the people behind you are really mad right now.
don't care. As long as I get from A to B safe. So if y'all behind me, understand that. Please. Don't care. Blow all you want to.
Oh my goodness. So you guys, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Just Us with Milton and Felicia. Don't forget to check the Roll Up That podcast out on Wednesdays at 7 and our devotional 100 Days of Believing Bigger. And that is going to be our topic actually for our podcast on Wednesday. So
And that's every morning at 6 a.m.
yes. Go check that out. And you can go back to day one and start all over. If you want to, or if you haven't, you can just go back and check that out. That'll be great.
I highly recommend you put that in your repertoire.
Your rotation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So don't forget to tell them what you don't want them to forget to do.
Subscribe. Like, comment,
And share. Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you can go on our other platforms to see some of our things as well. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So today we decided we was gonna answer a question because this question comes up. It's kind of funny to me, but it comes up. So I know you can tell by the title. Do I like him? Do I love him? Mm-hmm. Do I have both of those things?
Right.
What is it? So we've asked this question a lot, and we're gonna tell you why we're asked about that. But we decided to just answer your question.
Yeah.
We're gonna answer your question today, right?
And it's an extension of Valentine's Day and month, right?
Yeah.
Kind of intertwines with that.
Yeah, it kind of intertwines with that a little bit. We'll definitely be taking y'all, showing you guys our little Valentine's adventure.
And it'll probably check some boxes in case you was wondering about yourself or where you at.
Absolutely.
That light love, where I'm at.
So we're going to answer that today because we're asked, and so now we can just tell them to go to refer to the video.
Right, yeah.
Refer back to this video so we can answer the questions that you guys are wanting to know. But, so, first of all, let's just define like. When you like someone, that's the characteristics of that person. You kind of vibing with them, you're like, it's something about this person that I like, that I'm kind of drawn to. And I would probably like to get to know them a little bit better, whether it's friendship, whether it's a relationship, whatever. It's something about them that catches your attention.
It could be association too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So that's defining like for you guys, okay? When you love someone, it's this deep affection that you have for someone that is like that you may just want to spend the rest of your life with this person. You know, that's a long time, but that's my husband kind of make fun of me a little bit because of why, honey. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Why I make fun of you?
About being married for a long time.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm hit but I would say those two things kind of vary sometimes.
Absolutely, but why
I
you
don't
thought
like
I
you
was gonna
today.
give you away in like 10 years or so?
Oh,
because-
yeah. Well, you know, when we was dating, we would have conversations, which is very important, y'all, about, mainly Felicia would say, I just don't see how somebody could be together for 20 years and better and beyond that. So I would think, well, gosh, do I need to worry about this? Because I done heard this more than one. So we going to be together, date, get married, and by 2021, it's going to be like, okay, I need to trade you in like a car. Or just give you away to the next driver. I mean,
That's very true. Because I think because you can't really see it. Now I can better answer that question.
Well, you didn't travel the distance.
I hadn't traveled the
You
distance
hadn't been
to
in
know.
the shoes.
Yes. So that's defining both of those things. And the reason why we're talking about this is because Milton and I are very affectionate with each other. So like if we're out, we're gonna be either holding hands. You know, it's a lot of people like I wouldn't have thought you guys would have been together that long because most times when you're together this long, it maybe the love is kind of like lost a little bit and you're not as affectionate and you just kind of robotically going through the motion, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like for us it's always being intentional in showing love for one another. So you get the I loves you every time we hang up the phone. It's I love you. Every time we see each other, we're greeted with a hug and a kiss. When we're out, we're hand in hand or something just because that's just our way of doing things. So do we like each other all the time? Do you want to answer that question, babe?
Absolutely not. And look, we've earned that to discuss that, to look at it, and be truthful about it.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm pretty transparent. I'm just not gonna be on film saying, "Oh yeah, we like each other all the time." That just would do something to me if it's not true.
Yeah.
So we just have to be transparent. That's just what I am most of the time, right?
Yeah. The thing is, I think when people are asking about do you like and do you love? Like, do I like my husband all the time? No. But I like him enough, whereas when I'm that like sometimes is because there's a disagreement. Let's just put it out there. There's a disagreement at that time that I'm like, I really don't like you in this moment. But that's in this moment because when this moment is gone, I like him again. So I think it's important to like the person that you're with because if you don't like them never,
well, yeah, liking is first base.
Yeah, if you don't like them all the time, I mean, you don't like them never, I think that's going to be a problem eventually in the relationship because I got to like you. But in moments when there's disagreements, I don't really like you that much because you're not being very nice or whatever the situation is. But I think liking for a moment, disliking for a moment is okay because you're going to have those times where you don't see eye to eye.
Well, I think it's part of the process.
Yeah.
Because you're weathering the storm when you don't like the person that you with.
Yeah.
The work is getting past that to find way out the good and the bad.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and if you can accomplish that, then you can go to the next year.
Yeah.
When you can't.
And for us, I think when people see it, there's always a question because we've been together for so long. They're like, y'all ain't used to each other now. Y'all should be used to each other right now. Y'all should, and I'm serious. We've had this said that y'all should be used to each other right now. And why do y'all have to be together all the time? Why? Why do y'all have to be together all the time? So I want to answer that question for you today.
Oh.
Right? So, because we like each other and because we love each other, we like to be together. So, but one thing I want to say, the Bible talks about when you get married, you become as one, right? I've never understood that until in these moments right here. These moments right here I really understand. I truly understand what one means. Because when you're one, you're one entity, right? And it's like, it doesn't work without the other. And I like to be with my husband because I like my husband. I like to go places, and most time you'll see us together because we like spending time with each other. And we truly like each other. Like I said previously, the dislike is for a moment of like when we're not seeing eye to eye, or I'm either working his nerve or he's working my nerves, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like you in this moment. And he goes, that's okay. You'll be all right, whatever. But we truly like being with each other, traveling with each other. And if I can just be transparent, it's kind of a little like you feel like you're missing something when they're not there. Or you go somewhere and you're like, ugh, be nice if I had my ace right here, to kind of piggyback some thoughts and talk and whatever. Mm-hmm. It's because now you've been together for so long. This is that person, right? Right.
Well, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people, and like a lot of the elders has been together for 40 and 50. I've met somebody been together almost 60 years. Yeah. And I always ask, what's the key? A lot of times they'll say spiritual, God, number one, but just being together, they like each other. Yeah. That'll come up. Yeah. And then I had to understand what that meant. Well, surely you like each other, you got married. But no, what they mean is, even though you may disagree, I still like this person, but I think like times 10 will equal love. Yeah. Because, you really like the person. So you got to be careful in the beginning stages to find quality things that you like about the person. Yeah. You're going to find things you don't like about the person, but you weigh it.
You have to weigh out your options.
I mean? And you make adjustments.
Yeah. And so when I'm asked a question, I think it's just, although I think it's a nonsense question, like, why do I want to be with my husband? Because he's my husband. I don't understand that question and I think when people don't have it, they have to question that a little bit.
Well, because they haven't traveled the road. They're not in that position, so it looks unfamiliar, because a lot of new couples don't last 10 years. I mean, the 7-year itch, 7-year itch is what the old folks used to talk about. Like, you make it 7 years, you can possibly make it. You can, but a lot of people struggle at that number.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely believe that.
We've been told a couple times, like, you've been asked, like, what happened to Milton? Like people you might have seen and visited, seen them in a while. Like, y'all still together? Yeah. Like, it was what you doing? It was
a shocker.
Right. What? Like that.
Like, I'm like, am I supposed to just what? I'm not sure.
They was thinking about that 20-year thing.
They was thinking what I was thinking in the beginning.
No way y'all ain't
how
together.
In the world are you going to be with somebody that long? And I think you be with that person for so long is you love them. Do I love him? I love him always. That never changes. But when I feel like when you stop liking, that can kind of change the love.
Absolutely.
Because it's
It
the
diminishes,
beginning,
yeah.
the stages. It's that beginning thing, that whatever attracted you to that person or whatever you felt or whatever, do you still have it? And sometimes when I'm talking to couples and they like on the outs, I ask, can you go back to that moment?
Mhm.
Because sometimes if you can go back to that moment, I think you can kind of rekindle some things and think about, oh, yeah, well, and some people have said, no, I can't go back to that moment. Well, you probably have lost what you had. I don't know how you're going to get that back. But for me, I think we've lasted because we genuinely like each other and we genuinely like being around each other. Again, is it always? No, it's not. I always love him and he always loved me, but we don't always agree and we don't always like each other. But it's for a moment. It's for a moment. But if I gotta be with somebody, it's definitely gonna be him. And we just riders. It's what it is.
Ride or die.
It's just what it is.
I want to point something out that
Yeah.
might help also. With the like process, you also got to work on being likable, because
Yes.
we all change with age,
Mm-hmm.
mindset, spiritual, physical. So you have to work with your partner on the liking part. I gotta make myself more likable
Yes.
over time.
Yes.
You know, because if you just forget about that part, then you're gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
And then this person ain't gonna like you as much.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna take away the love
Yeah.
level.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you gotta be mindful of that. Don't just exist in the relationship because I got her, I got him.
Yeah.
You gotta water the plant.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You definitely have to do that. And you especially when you're in this marriage or in this relationship and you're together all the time, you gotta find some kind of it's no way that I could be with him as long as I have if there wasn't characteristics about him that I didn't like. He has a lot of those things that I like, and I still can think about those things of when I first met him, and I was like, oh, that was so cute. You remember da 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 da. But there's moments again where I don't really, I need you to move out of my eyesight.
True.
'Cause I don't really like you right now.
And moments I don't feel like being liked at that moment because I'm in my own head. So you gotta, really think about that kind of thing, and if it ain't working and you can't in your mind find a place where I like this person, where you can advance to I love this person.
Yes.
Because you gotta like strong first before you can love, I think.
I believe that too.
Those are step processes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
if you just, I love him, da da da, you ain't been through enough yet.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna be tried.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tried where it's gonna be a moment of separation, a moment of I don't like you, ain't speaking to you, all that.
Yeah, you're gonna have all that.
Especially you got a mouth like me.
Yeah, for real.
This part,
he
yeah.
said it.
That's
for
that
real.
I did.
That is very true.
I know myself. So learn yourself.
Yeah.
Learn who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. But you have to the key here is you gotta love this person regardless. You gotta love. When the love is gone, it's hard to rebound from when love is lost and gone. So for all those who are wondering, we don't pretend. We don't fake.
That's another assumption.
Yeah, we don't fake. We don't pretend. I'm not acting like I want to hold his hand when I'm out. It's just, it's something that is just very common for us. It comes easily, and I have no regrets about it. I'm not apologizing for any of that. That's just us, and we don't pretend for cameras. We don't pretend for outside views or anything. It's just who we are naturally, that we just like being around each other. And sometimes we like being on each other's nerves just because we can, and we can laugh about it, and move on. Right?
It should be think of this. The way it is now, it should be a natural flow.
Yeah.
Where I don't have to pretend no matter what kind of company I got around me.
Yeah.
Family, friends, whoever. I just move the way I move. And when you might have to do that when you're single.
Yeah.
That way you ain't got to do no pretend about, oh, let's hold hands. Let's kiss in front of them. Because I've met people that did act that way. You know, Valentine's, different time. We thought y'all were mad at each other. Oh, what's this picture?
Yeah.
Just for show?
But they did say it was just for show.
Well,
they was like, oh, it was just for show.
Sometimes that happens, right?
And I'm like, why did you do that?
I couldn't stomach myself to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm at the state where I'm at, where I flow the way I flow, and it's real. I ain't gotta be pretending behind closed doors.
For sure. Just be authentic in yourself. And so we want to just answer that question because we get it a lot. Like, I don't care if it's I don't know, maybe the way we move is not normal to the people that we're around, and it's just unusual because I think it's because we've been together for so long, and people think that when you're together for so long, you should be used to each other so much so that you just don't show that type of affection.
That's thinking that they thinking logically that the love is gonna diminish because you've been together so long.
Yeah.
But see, what you gotta understand, it will diminish if you ain't watering the plant.
Facts.
And it ain't getting no sunshine, no wind, no water, no talk to. Now, if you ain't and you a desert, that's what's gonna happen.
Yes.
But if you watering the plant, you nurturing it, and you doing what you need to do, it's gonna continue to flourish and grow the love.
Yeah.
Not go the other way.
Grow to it makes your love stronger and your bond is tighter. And I believe that's what the Bible meant when you become one flesh. Mm-hmm. Because I can't say in the beginning that was the way that it was happening.
No.
We didn't flow like that. But the longer you're together and the longer you get to know each other and know each other ways, and you just getting to know them on a deeper level that is more spiritual than anything, that oneness, it starts to show its head, and you're like, oh, this is what this means biblically. This is what this is speaking about, where you become that one flesh. And I can say that we're that one now, that we ain't really flowing without each other, and we ain't doing it with, it's just not gonna happen.
We had to, you can get to know each other, but you have to grow your like.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. In order to manifest your love.
Yeah, for sure.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
You have to do it. It's a process.
Yes.
But a lot of us are microwave people. We want that love right now. Ooh, look what they got. Can I have that? Ooh, I got a boo. Can we have? No, it don't work that way.
Yeah.
You
have to grow into that. So yes, I believe, man, it has to manifest.
And be real about it.
Absolutely.
And be real about it to yourself, so that your mate ain't got to wonder.
Yes.
Like these marriages that y'all ain't really talking, is just for the kids, and when the kids grow up, you leaving, because that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Forget about that. You gotta make you happy, do what you need to do.
Absolutely. Life is just too short to settle and not be happy, and and playing a lot of games and things of that nature. But yeah, we want to come on, you guys, to just for a little bit, nothing long, just to answer this question that is it's kind of funny to me, because it's like you still want to be around him like that? You still want this? Like, I had one person tell me, because my husband had went to work in Georgia for a while, and one person said, you're gonna love when he's gone. You're gonna love it.
Wow.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna be asking the question like, when are you leaving to go back out again? And I was like thinking, oh my goodness, I don't want that to happen, because that's not good. Like, that space between each other, like, you already have that room where the devil has his little, try to have his little playground in the midst of that separation part, by him being somewhere else working, and I'm here working, And then she was saying this, and I'm like thinking, oh my goodness, I don't want to. She was like, I'd be glad when he go to work, he go out of time because I can do X, Y, Z, da, da, da. And I was like, and I was telling Milton about it. I was like, babe, she was saying, this, but it was totally the opposite for me. Like, I was like, dang, I need my husband to come back home. Like, this is crazy. But people actually live this way, and like, I just don't know how that is healthy.
Well, when you look at it from then to now, that was her reality.
Yeah, and
and it was good then.
Yeah.
But now,
separation.
See what I'm saying? they ain't where you at. That was just some level of light. Right?
Yeah.
She never reached the manifestation of the love portion.
No.
So that's why it wouldn't stay together. It wouldn't be together.
And now they're no longer together.
Yeah.
And this was what I give this maybe like 2 years ago this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I don't really want to be in that space, because I don't want to be in a space where I'm ready for you to go.
Y'all was
like,
operating.
That's crazy.
Y'all was operating in 2 different levels.
Yeah.
And to her, it was like, you're gonna love it because I love it.
Yeah.
But
and
she
I'm
didn't
like,
understand where you was.
Nope. But you guys, that is what we wanted to talk about today. Just want to answer that question. And listen, if you have any more questions you want us to answer or talk about or whatever, throw them our way. We're okay with answering questions about just us, Milton and Felicia.
Right.
And we thought, because this is a segment of just us, that we would just answer that question today. But that's going to end it, right?
Hey.
You got anything else for the people?
I think it was a lot. Take it with you. Analyze yourself and see where you at.
So the next time you see us and we're holding hands, or we lovey-dovey up against each other, don't worry, pay us no mind.
It's our normal flow.
It's our normal flow.
Right.
We do like each other. We do love each other. But there is moments where it's like, maybe I might like you later.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You haters like that part. I see you. We don't care. Better learn.
We don't.
You're going to learn today.
Gonna learn. But anyways, we love you guys. We thank you for tuning in to Just Us with Milton and Felicia. We hope to see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday at 3 o'clock? 7 o'clock.
What? Wednesday at 7 o'clock for the Roll Effect podcast. And don't forget to follow our devotional every morning at 6 a.m. for 100 days of believing bigger. Blessings. See ya.
Roll Effect. Just us. Yeah. Ain't nobody else, baby. Just us. Turn the world off for a minute.